welcome. I'm Emma.
Hello and welcome, I'm Tracey.
And we are Curly Seams. Hello.
It's been a while since we last met.
It has actually, yes. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a while though, yeah.
It has been a while because we've actually just exchanged texts. We haven't had a Zoom call for a while.
No, I don't think we have.
No, we haven't. No.
Naughty.
We've both been engrossed in our own things.
I think so, and I think the weather's been so nice, hasn't it? That I think the call for the garden has just been so great recently.
Yes, I know. It's been a bit of a pull, hasn't it, really?
It has, yeah.
Actually, it's been too hot. I've been going out, but I can only stop there for 20, 30 minutes, and I have to come back in again because I'm roasting.
Yeah, little spurts, I think, is the answer. Anyway, if you are joining us for the first time, hello. It's nice to have you with us. And if you're coming back for more, well done.
Yes, this is a channel about knitting. No, it's not. It's about quilting, knitting and stitching.
It's in
any order because we do all three. And sometimes we don't do any.
I have to say there's not been much going on, so it could be a very short episode, this one.
I went back to work last week and it was a very slow start. So last week was not too productive, I have to say. This week's been better, but last week was not very productive. So I eased myself back in.
Good for you. Well, I haven't gone back yet because obviously the shops are still not opened. Non-essential shops are not open yet. So I've got a bit of a leave of absence until I think about the 15th, all being well.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, most of it then. Yeah. Well, you did put a tutorial up, I noticed, which went down very well.
Yes, I did, and thank you to everybody who's had a little go at that. It was really nice to see some of the little samples coming out, and a few of you have inspired me to go on, and I'm going to have a go at the hexagons, I think, myself.
I know, aren't the hexagons lovely? Yeah, really, really nice, aren't they? I sent you the tutorial link over to the ladies that I know, and about half a dozen of them all took it up and ran with it, basically.
I know, and it's brilliant. I love it. I just absolutely love it when that happens. It's
no, it's really nice. I've had 1 or 2 people on Instagram that have been trying out all the different shapes, haven't they, as well? So, yeah. So for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, Emma put up a tutorial to do a tessalating square using the walking foot. And that's your little sample purse, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's a very simple but very effective idea, isn't it? So it works very, very well. And you did your example for a square.
I did.
But you can do it for rectangles and hexagons. And I noticed one of the ladies even did it for a circle, which I thought was really, really ambitious, to be honest.
Well, I haven't seen that, I don't think.
Oh, I did. Oh, maybe I didn't send it to you. I'll send it to you. It's actually really quite interesting. So see how a circle comes. Shall we start with finishes first? Have we got any finishes? Oh, maybe we won't start with finishes.
I have got a finish. No, I have. It's a dressmaking finish though. So So this is I have made. So this is the Merchant and Mills. It's a factory dress, which I bought probably a couple of years ago, and I never actually made because after I bought it, I thought, I'm not sure whether it will suit me really. But then they recently issued an extension pack to it to make a top.
Oh, really? Oh, right.
So, the extension pack is a PDF which you buy from them online, and it makes into a top. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do that. So that's what I've done. So I have made, and it probably needs a good press, but I've made a factory top, which I'm really pleased with it. I've just got the finish. But the fabric was from, I think it was from Cool Crafting, and I bought it, I think it was somewhere like Malvern or Ali Pali or something like that. It was at one of the shows, definitely.
It's like a denim chambray denim.
It's brown actually. I know you can't really see it, but
it looks blue. It looks bluer.
Like a taupe colour.
Wow.
But now I have to say the I love Merchant and Mills patterns, I really do. I did find that the instructions for this one were a little bit sparse, and that could have been me, absolutely. But then, oh, I won't hang on there. But when I sort of did some research online and everything, it wasn't just me. I think they were a little bit.
That might see gripes again, sewing gripes.
I know. And I spent a lot of time, you know, with the pattern and with the instructions, looking at it and then thinking, is that the right? Does that go there? Have I done that right? But I really enjoyed it. It challenged me a little bit, but that's not a bad thing, is it? Really?
I have made the factory dress. I've made 2 factory dresses in the past. So I wear one. I do not wear the other. That was because it was a bad fabric choice, but it looks. Actually, I did it in like 2 tones, so the sleeves were a different colour to the body. So I did the sleeves, the skirt, and the collar in a different colour. It was the same fabric, but in a different colourway. Yeah. And it looks like a bowling shirt, you know, an American style bowling shirt. So to be honest, I have toyed with the idea of taking the skirt off and just making it into a top, because it was a drop waist on me anyway. So I don't think I would need to add anything on, to be honest, to make it. So
I never made it as a dress.
There are interesting patterns. So I had a friend last week actually called me because she was making a pair of the Merchant and Mills. Actually, I can't remember what it was called. It's like a jumpsuit that they've got, a jumpsuit. Okay. And she was having trouble with the pockets. And so we did a Zoom thing to try and sort out. Anyway, we got it sorted. And so, but she couldn't understand the instructions. So, but I think it's a question quite often when, well, I probably do it as well. When you're teaching somebody, you assume because you've done something so many times that it's second nature to you. You forget sometimes to say things, and I'm assuming it's the same for writing instructions for patterns. That if you're so familiar with doing something, you don't put it in. Yeah. So, which is probably why you need a good proofreader.
Yes. Yeah.
Or pattern testers, one of the two, or both.
They were okay. I do think some of it might have been me, actually. I did it late in the afternoon, which maybe wasn't a good idea, but I got there in the end. It's all...
Well, I think we can also blame it's the times as well, because brains are not functioning, they're not firing on all 4 cylinders at the moment.
No, exactly. So I don't know about you, but not only am I waiting for the hairdressers, because obviously I have a bit of a Malin streak going on. Do you know, there'll be a whole generation that will have no idea what you're talking about when you say the Malin streak.
Yeah, I love it though. I like it.
Yeah. But not only that, but I need to get my glasses sorted desperately, because they've got so loose. They're constantly falling down my nose, and I'm constantly pushing them back up again. So I can't wait for the opticians to open up so I can go and get them sorted. Anyway.
Yeah. That and dentists and all sorts of things to be done.
I know.
It's going to be a long queue for the hairdressers, I'm afraid.
Well, I'm trying to decide whether I embrace it and I just let it grow out and see how it goes, or
mine's kind of interesting at the moment because it is very grey on some days, and other days it kind of looks quite dark. So I don't really know what that's all about. No idea. So I'm assuming maybe it's stress related.
Maybe.
I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. I mean,
it's not worth it, is it, really, at the end of the day? Anyway, so have you got any finishes?
Yes, I do have a finish. I have a knitting finish and I have a sewing finish. Actually, I've got 2 sewing finishes, but they're the same as what I've made already, to be honest. But I've got my knitting finish.
Yeah.
That's Winifred, by the way.
Hello, Winifred.
Yeah, that was bigger me 3 years ago. That was.
So that's not you now.
She's probably 20 pounds heavier than I am now. But I'm fast approaching her because all I'm doing is going to the pantry all the time.
Food's become very important all of a sudden, hasn't it?
You know what? I think I put on £9. I think I put on, to be honest, in the last 4 weeks.
I think that's fairly normal, actually. I think most people have put on weight.
Yeah. Well, it started because we had Easter, and my husband's doing all the shopping, and he kept bringing treats back.
Yeah, blame him.
Well, I don't mind telling you this, because he puts one hand on one cheek of my bottom and he goes, one Easter egg here, then goes to the other cheek, one Easter egg here.
Did you slap him?
No, actually, because it's more like 6 Easter eggs here, 6 Easter eggs there.
Oh dear.
No, but so yeah, anyway, so Winifred, I'm fast approaching you.
Okay, and you've got your scarf tied round her. Yes,
but that is the scarf I made using, and I'll have to get the name tag because I've forgotten. It is Stranded Dyeworks, BFL Nylon, so blue face Leicester nylon. So it's actually a sock yarn.
Okay.
But it's one skein, obviously. So I knitted the Hitchhiker, and it's by a German lady, I think. I don't know.
Oh yes,
Martina Behr, B-E-H. I'm not sure how you say that, how you pronounce that. So apologies, don't know. But yeah, it was an easy knit, and I could, watch television whilst I was knitting. I did do things wrong. You know what? I can't really be bothered anymore. So things go wrong, they go wrong. It's all part of the process. Next time it'll be better. But it was a lovely wool to knit with, and it's called Don't Touch Your Face. So
it's very apt at the moment, isn't it, really?
Well, she made Amy from I don't know if you watch Amy. Do you follow any of her podcasts? And she did a whole load of vlogs for lockdown.
Amy.
So, nice. And I've forgotten her surname, but
okay. Well, we'll put a link. We'll put a link.
Yeah.
I think I've
got the name now. So anyway, Stranded Dyeworks is her company. And she made 2. She made Don't Touch Your Face and Wash Your Hands.
Oh, okay.
So for hand-dyed yarns. So to be quite honest, even though I've been knitting, I still reckon I'm in the novice-ish category, because I don't do anything complicated.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt like it's a more expensive wool than I would normally use. It isn't expensive, it isn't really, because it's a really nice quality yarn.
Yeah.
But I kind of felt like, oh, should you be knitting with this? But the answer is yes, I should.
Good, absolutely.
But yeah, so I really like it. It's really, really soft, so really nice to knit with.
A little bit more.
But yeah, so that's that. So I'll probably treat myself to something more.
Yeah.
So and the pattern was, say, very simple. It's only a garter stitch with a couple of decreases to form those like teeth down the edge. So,
can you pull it off so we can see it? Love.
So I'll get out of the way, otherwise I'm going to what's it with it, aren't I? Can you see it properly on it?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So it's just like I got 4 or 5 decreases, I think it was. Can't remember now. So I just did once. It did take long to memorise the pattern, to be honest. So and then it was just a double increase each side to get the long triangle.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's nice, easy knit, and say it feels nice. So yeah. So now she's naked.
We have to put it back on her again then. We can't have her like that, can we?
Put yourself up, girl.
Yeah, boobies out and all.
Pardon?
Boobies out and all.
Boobies out. She's the Madonna with the big boobies. Wow, that's going back, isn't it?
Yes.
Remember that? What was that called? What was that programme called? Oh, darn.
It was a lower low, wasn't it? Or...
Yeah, lower. That's it. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Lower low.
Yeah,
it was lower low. Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't seen that, you need to go see that. The Madonna with the big boobies.
Good old humour.
Lots of people know what we're talking about. Lots of them won't.
People have no idea what's going on. Crazy ladies.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was my knitting finish, and I did finish a hat, but that's disappeared. Steve's already been wearing it, and I've no idea where it is.
What, in this weather? He can't have been wearing a hat.
He likes it.
Oh my word, blimey! That's serious. I'm still.
Oh, you're still. What's it called? No, not the fen.
Flax.
Flax. That's it. Yeah.
Get used to this one, people. You're going to be seeing it a lot. But I have done some, but it's just been too hot, hasn't it? It's just been too hot to be sitting with this on. But I am now sort of at the point where I'm going to split off and take the sleeves off. So I'll then start, working on the front and the back. And the sleeves are just, so I am sort of at that point. So I have got a bit further forward. But yeah, it's just been too hot.
Very nice. Very nice.
So that's all the knitting I've been doing, that's for sure.
I saw a lovely pattern today, and of course, I'm never going to be able to find it, am I? No. Anyway,
while you're looking for that, everybody like my t-shirt? I'm just letting you all know so that there's no doubt whatsoever what I am.
What you are. Yeah. Well, there's no way I'm going to be able to find this, so we'll forget that. Anyway, if I think about it, I remember.
Maybe edit that bit out.
Move on. Brain's not in sync even more than usual. But I'll tell you where I saw it. I saw it on the Instagram page today for Rowan Yarns. And it was a fantastic jumper. I will put it up because that's going to be my next make.
Right, we'll put a link up. Okay?
I will show a picture later on.
We'll do that. Okay.
Yeah. But at the moment I am. What's the phrase? Knitting vicariously. I'm just looking at other people's.
Yeah. Sewing wise, I had a little bit of an issue. Little bit of an issue this week because I'm sure that's not really not. Is
that your from your? Oh, that's a needle, a pin.
Pin.
Oh dear, you sewed over it.
I did, absolutely.
Oh,
well and truly. And
you know what I thought it was? I thought it was a take-up spring off your sewing machine.
No, that's a pin. So. She is working, but I think she might need to go in and have a little bit of TLC.
Have you damaged your hook?
I don't think so. I think we're all right, but I am gonna take her in anyway and just get my man to have a quick look at her and just make sure. But I have sewing wise, I have been doing this. I put this on.
I love it.
Yeah, this was inspired by our friend Ali from the Bobbin school.
So nice.
And she had a little rainbow challenge to use the different stitches on your sewing machine. So I did that yesterday, and I did it with a bit of like trapunto. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
So
I started. Oh, so you cut it away.
Yes, I started with 2 layers of wadding. And I outlined all of this, and then I cut 1 layer back, and then went on and did this sort of like confetti stitching, just to make it sort of pop out a little bit. So I think I'm going to sew it. I'm going to bind it in a curve, and then put binding around the bottom, and then that will just hang in our window, in our front window. So.
Yeah, I like it. Very nice.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed doing it actually. I really enjoyed doing it. It was a nice fun morning, just sat.
Yeah.
Away, so
I have managed to make a second pair of pajamas.
Oh yes.
So I showed the top bit because I was looking at the shoulders. Remember I was looking at the shoulders and I was having a moan.
You do.
So these have been worn. These are worn and washed, and I love them. I made a short sleeve version of this one. So it's just pajamas, set of pajamas for those that are more interested to know. And would I choose this fabric? Probably not. It was in my stash, and I just wanted. It's not that bad, but probably not what I really want to.
I think it's
It's all right. It's quite nice. But I love the pyjama bottoms are so comfortable, really, really comfortable. The rise on them, I'm only 5'2" now. I was 5'3" once upon a time. I'm 5'2". Yeah. So we share a Nanny Molly. Or we did do. She's passed away now. I mean, but we share a Nanny Molly. And Nanny Molly was, I think, it was 4'10" by the time she passed away, wasn't she?
Wasn't she? Tiny.
Yeah.
I'll see if I've got a little photo of her actually that we could.
Yeah. Anyway, I got her genes height-wise, and so I'm not very tall. So so the rise on the pajamas was actually much too long for me. So the trick for any kind of trouser or pajama in this case, and a pajama is a good place to start for trousers. And have you made trousers before or not?
Well,
I
had a brief foray, didn't I, into the what were they? What was that pattern that everybody was doing with the elasticated back?
Oh, the Soho House 7. I forgot the name.
Free-range slacks? No.
Free-range slacks.
Free-range slacks. Yes. So I had a brief foray into those, and it didn't go well. But and in fact, I ended up putting it in the bin. But I think that a lot of that was my fabric choice. I think I chose the wrong fabric for it.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Well, a lot of the time when you're making pants, trousers, if the crotch length isn't right, they feel so uncomfortable. Either they're so tight they strangle you, or they're so loose it's like you're wearing a nappy.
What is that phrase that came out of the sewing bee?
I have been watching it.
Bottom hungry or something like that. It was. I can't remember what it was. But
I know, bottom eaters. They're too tight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, the crotch is an interesting area, to be honest, because not only have you got to get the length to go from your back waist round and up to your front waist, you've got it's the shape of your bottom as well. So some people have a flat bottom, some people have a very rounded, curved bottom, some people have a bigger tummy, and some don't. So it's a question of knowing where to distribute that fabric to make them feel comfortable for you.
Right.
So a trick to use is to put to make yourself an elastic waistband on its own, just a piece of elastic, and then wear that elastic so that it finds your natural waist. Then put the pyjama bottoms, in this case, on without any, just pull them up under the elastic and let them, you adjust the front, you adjust the sides and the back until they start to feel comfortable, and then wear them like that for 20 minutes around the house. And as you sit down, stand up, bend to the sides, the elastic is holding the waistband around your waist, at the top of the pyjamas around your waist, but they're also adjusting so that you've got the right amount of space for you to sit down, stand, reach, bend, etc.
Okay.
Once you've done that, and it takes about 15-20 minutes for you to do some normal movement, okay, because you don't want them so tight that you can't sit down, and you don't want them so loose they feel uncomfortable underneath, so once you've got them feeling comfortable, you then go and stand in front of the mirror if you're on your own, and take a pen, and where the elastic is, at the top of the elastic, make a mark all the way around the fabric of the actual garment itself.
The top of the elastic, not the bottom of it.
At the top of the elastic.
Okay.
Because that allows you then, that is where you need then to fold over to make the casing for the actual elastic to fit in. Does that make sense?
So that pen mark becomes the top part of the seam. Is that what you mean? Yeah,
it becomes that part.
That part, yes.
This part. So that's what you're marking.
Yeah.
So the trousers are obviously they're going to be on you. You're going to be putting a mark at this point. So use something that's washable. Yeah. Okay. When you take those trousers off and you remove the elastic, you're going to see a funny shape. It won't be a straight line necessarily.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter because it fits your body.
Right. Oh, that's a good tip. Yeah.
So because the pattern has a straight line, when you know, quite often for pyjamas, it's just from one side to the other. You might have a gentle curve every now and again, but generally speaking, it's a straight line. And you may be lucky enough that your body is the right shape to fit a straight line pattern, but 9 times out of 10 it probably isn't. You're going to be carrying more at the sides or at the front, and you're going to have a wavy line, and it really doesn't matter because that is your natural position for the waistband to be in. So anyway, so I made a second pair of pyjamas for me, and I made a Christmas pair. So Mum, you don't watch, I know you don't watch, Mum, but she's a very similar shape and size to me, so she's got some Christmas ones coming up.
You watch, this will be the one episode that she does watch.
Yeah, it probably will be. So look at that. They've got little Father Christmas on.
I don't know if I can cope with doing Christmas stuff at the minute.
Oh, wow. I'm getting ahead of the game. My Christmas pile is getting nice and large at the moment. I do have a list of things I would like to make. And like you, I pulled out some fabric to make a dress that I found the other day.
Oh, nice.
I was having a bit of a clear out. Hey, one of the things I've been doing is I've thought about it for a long time. You know, clearing stuff up, having a bit of a declutter. Yeah, well, I've started.
Good.
Which is a bad thing in some respects, but anyway. But in that decluttering process, I found this.
Oh, that's nice.
How nice is that?
That is lovely.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
like quilting fabric or dressmaking fabric?
Well, no, it's Michael Miller. So I think it was sold as a. No, it doesn't feel like a quilting substrate. It's got a little bit more drape to it than. It's 100% cotton, but it's not quite a poplin either. So I don't know what it would be.
Oh, right. Well, it's nice.
Okay.
So what the pattern?
So, okay.
You're going to make it. What pattern are you going to use?
Well, then I found that pattern, not the hat, but I quite not the drop back either. This one probably. Yeah. Without the contrast.
Very nice.
I thought I should suit it, kind of 60s kind of looking.
Yeah.
The 60s vibe to it.
And I like the big easy, the big easy sticker that it's got.
Oh yeah, this one, yeah. yeah.
It's got easy on. It's got my vote.
Well, it has got a placket though, so I don't think you can see. Can you see? It's a.
Oh yes, it has.
Yeah.
Can't be that easy then.
Well, I don't mind doing plackets. I have done them before, so you just need to take your time with them. Yeah. And then I don't think I showed these last time, did I? I talked about them. I know I showed a picture. Did I actually show anybody these little baskets?
No, I've seen pictures, but I don't think you actually talked about them on Curly. No. No.
Well, I made them. Well, Bernina UK put up a lovely tutorial for making a rope bowl, and
the lovely Hannah.
I'm not sure. I think it was Stephanie. Stephanie actually did it from Bernina. So, Stephanie, if you're watching, I don't think she watches either. But anyway, I was quite inspired by her tutorial, and so I actually made this. This was one of my first attempts. I didn't have the right rope making material, so this is actually piping cord. So it's a little bit small, to be honest, but it was good fun. I tried. This one's even smaller piping cord, so this is like my husband uses this for sticking his glasses in, so it works out quite nicely. So, yeah. So, and I like the fact that by using different threads, you can change the colour of the the piping cord. Anyway, they're not overly stiff, so I did actually buy some proper. Well, the tutorial had a number of recommendations, so I purchased something that it said on the tutorial itself. I did make them. I made 2, and I've given them away, and I didn't take a photograph. However, what I will say is they take an hour to make. They are such a lovely make. They are so satisfying and so easy to do, and you feel so good after an hour of making something, think, oh yeah, and I've got something I can show for it, so anyway, I did, and I had a couple of friends in need of a care package, so I put some little bits in them and sent them off, and they were very grateful. So that's nice.
Oh, lovely.
Did you finish your blocks for the mini block, this cereal thing? What were we doing? What was it called? The Alison Glass, and don't look at me like that. You didn't finish yours, huh? Do you know what? I am so disappointed with myself because
you do them all. You have, haven't you? I know you have.
I have done. Yes, I've done all the blocks. However, if you actually did something with the blocks, you can put your name forward and get a pin for finishing. That closes on Sunday. I suppose I still have time to do it, but the chances of me doing it are probably nil. However, so I won't be getting the pin, but I finished the blocks.
I've got 5.
That's all right. That's all right. So
that was my latest finish.
Yes, so I had in the links and links. Yeah, I like how you've got the extra bit in there.
Well, it was very dark, and I just felt I wanted to break it up a little bit. I'm not sure it works completely, but anyway, better than
I like it. So you did that one. So what was the 5? What's the 5 you've done then?
So I've done that one.
Yeah, I love that one. Such a pretty colour way, isn't it? That.
You got your one of that one?
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, look how different they are.
Yeah, I know. It's incredible how different they look, isn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't think it was the same block. Actually, it's not the same block.
Is it not the same?
Hang on. That's that one.
Oh, sorry. That's why they look so completely different. Yeah, they look a bit similar now. Yeah. So which one was that one?
So that one, and that one that's the square in the square. That one that starts with a square look.
That's mine then.
I mean, how different? How different?
Yeah, because I played on the octagon shape, and you've played on the pineapple effect, haven't you? Yeah. That's that and that.
And there's the log cabin.
Where's my log cabin gone? Where is my? Oh, I didn't do it as a log cabin. I did it as a square. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, because yours is the traditional log cabin, half square, triangle looking thing, isn't it? Yeah.
And then the last one I've got is the courthouse steps one.
Yeah, courthouse steps. Yeah, which I love. I like this one actually. I love.
Yeah, I liked mine as well.
I like how you got the extra square going into the light area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they're very fiddly, aren't they? Really, really fiddly.
They are very fiddly. So I have got some more. So I might try and do one over the weekend actually, but I am not going to get to the completion stage. I quite fancy the triangle geese one.
That's that one.
Yeah. So I might do that one over the weekend.
This one took forever, and I didn't get it very accurate, but
crisscross that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So crisscross.
I don't think I made life for myself very easy, to be honest, because I used that very loose weave, which is not the best choice for a miniature foundation piece. No. So really, I suppose in retrospect, they're not too bad. I mean, I quite like the dramatic look to it. Sounds quite nice. Yeah. But you can see on this one, they're kind of all over the place. Can you see that? A little bit all over the place. Yeah, not the best. So that was that. But of course, then with you having done your tessellating square, I did go off and do another one, which I've lost. No, not. It's here. So I actually use foundation piecing to do that. So that's a tessellating square in foundation piecing.
That was your version. So this was a pattern that Tracey produced.
Well, it was just a colouring chart, to be honest. It wasn't a foundation piece pattern, but
that was my version of lot.
Yeah. And again, they look so different depending on the colour placement, doesn't it? So yeah. But if you wanted to download, it isn't a pattern, it's a colouring page. So if you wanted to, that's available on the tutorial that I did following yours. So you could colour that in. But if anybody wanted to do the foundation paper piecing of that, that's very easy to turn into a pattern.
Yeah.
You have to work from the centre out on that though. It's quite interesting.
Your number 1 piece, and then you go 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just keep working your way around.
Yeah. It's quite a satisfying make.
Didn't take very long to do either, did it?
No, it didn't. Unlike the miniatures, which take forever.
Exactly, it was quite quick.
Whereas these represent a day of your life.
Absolutely.
An hour of your life.
I know which one I'd go for, given the choice.
You know what? Well, foundation paper piecing is not one of my first loves, I'll be honest.
I don't think you've mentioned that before, Tracey.
No, I don't particularly like it. Why do I not like it? I can give you all sorts of reasons why I don't like it. Time being one of them, but it's a mess. It takes so much mess.
Anyway, moving on.
No, but let me show you it in stitch. I showed you this the other day, didn't I? Look.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Look at that.
Am I showing it because I can't see?
Yes,
oh yeah.
Yes, you are. Yes, it looks incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. I love that square in a square version, the big one.
The big one?
Yes, I absolutely love that. I think that's amazing.
So what I did there was I digitised the pattern so it could be quilted out on a computerised quilting machine. But of course, once it's digitised, you can start to play with the shape. Well, you can play with the scale of the shape, and you can play with, so a square can become a rectangle, and you can distort it somewhat, and you couldn't turn it into a hexagon without, you'd have to make a hexagon pattern.
Yeah.
But you can distort it within 4 sides, if you're with me.
Right, yes, I'm with you, yes, yeah. I
But this one, because you can play with it, you can start to rotate it and flip it, so you can start to see how the patterns, the placement of the square, the tessellating square, can change the overall pattern.
Yeah.
So it looks very fan-like, doesn't it, when it gets...
Yeah, it's lovely.
Like that. So
that build-up of thread as well just gives it the build-up of thread gives it another dimension. Yeah,
I did it. The back is actually yellow, so that's the back of it.
Yeah, very effective.
Yeah, I quite like it. Anyway, that was me playing around. So
what I did want to mention to you, just quickly while we're on, was I wondered whether you'd seen the news about Blueprint.
I have. I caught up with it. Somebody sent me a message this week to say, and I wasn't aware that Blueprint are closing down.
Yeah, yes. For anybody who doesn't know, Blueprint or Craftsy as it once was, that's what we knew it as, didn't we? When we first they're going to be closing their doors over the next couple of months, which I found to be a huge shock. Actually, I thought, you know, especially in this day and age, with what's going on at the moment, that more people would be doing things online. So I found it very shocking when.
Well, it's owned by NBC, isn't it? NBC Universal. I think that's right in saying that. So maybe it's not an avenue they want to continue to be in. It's not a, you know, it's quite a specialist niche area, isn't it, to produce educational videos, I think. Yeah. So maybe it's not something that they want to continue with. So
no. So it'll be interesting to see how that develops and
well, of course, I wouldn't like to tell you how many classes I've got of theirs. I have rather a lot.
I have a few, but my immediate thought was oh God, you've got quite a few.
Yeah, and quite a few I haven't done yet, to be honest. So I don't know what they're going to do. I've been in contact with somebody who's been following it, and there's a message came out this week to say they're looking at ways for subscribers to hang on to their classes. So if that means you have to download them, then I'll probably have to buy a spare hard drive.
So I think that's us for today, is it?
That is us. We are going to draw the winners of the 100 subscriber, and we're going to do that in a minute separately. So there'll be an addendum to this to show who the winners are.
Yeah. It's prize draw time. You won't stop now. Just keep going. Okay.
Do you want a basket?
Yes, please. Have you got one?
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, go on then. Thank you. Right then. So, everybody's in there. Look, and so for the first prize, what's our first prize, Tracey?
we have a gorgeous West Yorkshire Spinners in Peacock.
Peacock?
4-ply yarn in Peacock.
Okay, no, I'm not sure if this is going to work. We'll have to wait and see. But first name out, is it going to be a knitter though? That's the thing. Oh, it is. It's stitched by Caroline. Caroline. From Instagram. So that will be winging its way over to you, Caroline. Thank you very much for entering. That's really great. And so for our second prize, what's our second prize, Tracy?
Prize, we have this gorgeous set of greenery. Nice back quarter set.
Fantastic. Okay, and for that one, oh, it's an Instagram entry, and it's Auntie Grandma Makes, which I think is Karin. Is that Karin? I think that's
Karin, I believe. Yeah, we won't say the full name in case.
So fantastic.
Fabulous.
That's brilliant.
So Karin, if you can send us a link, a direct message on Instagram, and then we can get this sent to you.
That'd be brilliant. Okay, and our final prize is
the pattern.
The dressmaking pattern. Yeah, the McCalls. Not sure if we're going to get a stitcher with this one, but we'll have a look. Oh, we are, and it's Maureen. It's Maureen Watkins.
Fabulous.
Maureen Watkins, well done. So I can get that one round to you. I'll drop it round to your door, darling.
Congratulations, everybody.
That's brilliant. Congratulations, everyone.
We'll do that in a minute. But I just wanted to show you, I got a lovely gift in the post this week.
Oh, yeah.
I got a bunch of flowers posted through my letterbox.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was. And it came in one of these flat pack boxes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I'd never seen them before. I was absolutely thrilled. So this is, yeah. So the fact that you can just post it through your letterbox, I thought it was amazing.
I am from the Flying Flowers this week, which is a very similar thing. Yeah,
and I thought it was really nice because there's a little sticker. They were all wrapped up and they had this little sticker on it.
Oh, they're sleeping.
Well, they've just about woken up now, so I'll be taking a picture of them soon. I was absolutely delighted. But a little bonus, all of the flower heads, I don't know the name of the flower, it's a beautiful flower, they came sort of tucked in a net.
Yeah.
Well, they're not going in the bin, are they?
Oh.
No, look, they're thread nets.
They're very good. Oh, yeah, actually, I never thought about that.
Yeah, thread nets for your combs.
Oh, I might go and dig mine out of the bin.
Yeah, good, you can get that bin. So I got, what did I get? I got 6. So I like the flowers, but I'm excited about these.
You're so sad.
Yeah, no, the flowers are beautiful, and so it was a really nice thing to get. So yeah,
there you go.
Cool. So that is it.
Okay, so we will publish the draw. So if you are a winner, yay!
Yes. Congratulations.
You didn't win. Sorry. Maybe next time. Maybe when we get to 200 subscribers.
We'll do another one. Yeah. Well, it took us a long time to get to 100. I just hope it doesn't take us as long to get to 200. No.
Anyway, never mind. Anyway, it's been lovely to have you with us. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed it.
Thank you for joining us.
If you have liked it, then please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification button.
That's right. Ring the bell. Yeah, so. Oh, God, no, don't go there. Don't go there.
Okay. All right.
Right, thanks very much, and we'll see you next time, which I don't know when that's going to be. Whether we'll be together again or not, I do not know.
Who knows?
But in the meantime, keep safe, look after yourselves, continue to wash your hands, don't touch your face, 2 meters apart, and
public service announcements.
Yeah, and just don't go to Barnhill Castle.
Oh, don't go there. Moving on. Thank you very much. Nice to see you, and take care.
Bye for now.
Bye.